What do Veda Pinson, Thomas Edison, George Washington, and Roberto Clemente all have in common? Give up? They are all going to appear on this month's episode of Card Soup, so stick around. The Four Collectors channel is proud to present the latest edition of Card Soup with your host, John, the 3D 80s Kid. All right, welcome collectors to the Four Collectors channel, which is proud to present Card Soup for its monthly review, this time for the month of October. I am John, the 3D 80s Kid, your host, here to walk you through at least one man's view of what are the big highlights for the month in the YouTube card community. So to start things off, we are going to head into pickups of the month. And first, I have got Dave's Midlife Card Crisis. He picked up some Modern Shine. We've got some relics, some autos, lots of fancy looking cards. Let's check it out.
What's up, YouTube? Dave's Midlife Card Crisis here. It is October, and this might be my first video I've done since the National for pickups. It's Daryl Strawberry from Topps Tribute, but this is the Tom Glavine Topps Tribute Dual Relic. Nice little pinstripe. Zach Ryder winning the Intercontinental Belt. Picked up this refractor from Stadium Club with Hernandez in the dugout. I do have the regular Topps Stadium Club base of this, but has the Strawberry, Gooden, and Hernandez jerseys hanging up in the background. So I picked up the Josh Jung Topps Chrome rookie, the Corbin Carroll, and Adley Rushman. The first Bowman, or one of the first prospect years of Francisco Alvarez. And then we have Stars, the MLB rookie of Francisco Alvarez. Here's the Sanga Chrome rookie. Brett Beatty Chrome rookie. Really digging these. The die cut launched orbit. So here's the Alonso launched orbit of Francisco Alvarez. Picked up my first Starling Marte from Finest. Nice blue refractor. Numbered out of 150. So really nice Sterling Marte. Just for the great player PC. Here's a nice Willie Randolph, actually in the Pirates uniform. And then here's a cool card. Ferguson Jenkins. This is the Fergie Jenkins. The Topps Tribute Transitions Dual Relic. Both bat relics, which is cool for a pitcher. So picked up this nice gold label rookie autograph of Chad Pennington. Super nice. Like I said, I've been looking at this card for a long time and got a good deal. This autograph is solid.
All right, great stuff, Dave. And up next, we have got Basement Card Collector. He actually went to a yard sale where they were offering a box of cards for only $4. And he scooped it up sight unseen. I mean, why not? Just take a chance. It's $4. And, you know, it's fun to look at cards. So let's take a look at what Jason uncovered here.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Basement Card Collector.
And as you can see, he's got a lot of cards, so I sped things up as fast as my editor would allow, which made the audio unintelligible. So I will speak a little bit. We've got lots of classic Topps designs. There's some 80s designs, 70s we already saw previously. Nice Bruce Sutter rookie card there, but these are in fact are all 2002 Topps archives. So these have little to no value, but you know, isn't it fun looking at all these classic designs, some great players, you know, lots of Hall of Famers to look at with, you know, those classic card designs. Look at that Tom Seaver. You got to love that one. And 52 Topps, 60 Topps, my favorite. Oh, 54. All kinds of Hall of Fame goodness there. The 60, another 58 with Ted Williams. Oh, nice cards there. Oh, we've got the 68, the 52, a 64, 65, all kinds of goodness. 52 tops, 54. Lots of Hall of Famers in this box. It is a treasure trove of goodness just to skim through. I mean, you can't go wrong on entertainment. Who doesn't love to flip through baseball cards? And you see Jason here pulling the Cubs cards. He is a huge Cubs fan. Nice Johnny Bench there. Oh, some more 50s and 60s designs. Al Kaline, great stuff. Reggie Rookie there from 69. All kinds of great cards. I saw Klazuski peek out there. Not the gun show like I like, but still a great card. Oh, 62 Willie. The 58 All-Stars are just beautiful cards. Gotta love those ones. Such a classic look. Oh, the big teams leader cards, 66, 62, some more 58 All-Stars, some other All-Stars, and there's their wood grain from 62. And there we go. Nice stuff, Jason. And so up next, I was a little slow there. So you saw we've got Hitman 23 coming up next. He has got some 50s and 60s cards, as well as some sportscasters from the late 70s. If you're not aware of the sportscaster cards, these are a bit oversized items, and I believe they were actually made overseas. So they are an interesting card set to collect. So let's take a look at what Mike from Hitman 23 has picked up.
Hey guys, how are you tonight? It's Hitman 23. Obviously, you know that if you're watching my channel. I picked up this really nice 1963 Veda Pinson for the PSA set registry. Sportscasters. Like an index card, or there was another Freddie Patek. And then Bobby Thompson. And here, Andre Thornton. Look at that. Then we got the double steal, so it's not focusing on any one player. Here, emblazoned by Mike Marshall, the first reliever ever to win the Cy Young Award. Great moments talking about here. We have Mickey Lolich, great left-handed pitcher for the Tigers for many years. 2023 Mosaic Art Monk base. So cool 55 tops Ed Lopat. I picked up this nice Carl Erskine. And I picked up this nice Carl Furillo. So we got Carl and Carl, because I am building a 56 top set. First card is this George Zuverink. Got this nice Hal Smith and some nice play at the plate action. Little well-loved Roy Sievers. And we got this Dean Stone. Willie Miranda of the Oreos. Harry Cheedy, or Keedy. The original Ron Jackson. This card looks nice. And we got this Ed Fitzgerald card. We have the Johnny Temple. We got Pete. You can see the quote marks. Pete Runnels, like a semi-star. Be this Frank Malzone. He was a long-term third baseman for the Boston Red Sox. Very cool Elmer Vallo. And Alex Kellner. Love him, love him, love him. Bob Nelson from the Oreos. And then here's another name they need to bring back. Wilmer. I mean, seriously. Wilmer, Walt, Droppo, Jack Meyer, and I'm assuming Connie Mack Stadium in the background there.
Great stuff, Mike. Those 56 cards, who does not love that beautiful design on those? Really, I mean, they're just classics. So up next, we have got Sammy Thunder. Yes, I know he just recently joined the channel, but I swear I pulled this video to use before any of that took place. And he has got some great 1960s pickups you'll love to check out. So let's take a look at what Sammy Thunder got.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. Welcome back to the channel. And so they're the 1960 All-Star cards. Here's one of Eddie Matthews. And one is McCovey's rookie year. One is this really, really nice looking 1961 Don Drysdale. I have the Frank Robinson the 62 All-Star. Partner in crime in the Orioles front, although he wasn't an Oriole at the time, Frank, but Brooks Robinson, may he rest in peace. There is an Elston Howard from the Yankees, 68 Tom Seaver, and continuing with the Orioles front, we got Jim Palmer. And another 68 to follow is Bob Gibson. This one here is a 68 Joe Morgan, arguably one of the greatest second basemen, if not the greatest second baseman to play. Next one is Ed Matthews with the Tigers. Here we got Robin Roberts, a legendary manager with the Yankees. Joe Torre with you got Frank Robinson. Nice look. Warren Spahn, classic Yankee. Yogi Berra. 66 Jim Bunning with the Phils. Bill Mazeroski with the Pirates. 66 Jim Palmer, his first year card. Probably the biggest card of the group is definitely the Hank Aaron 63. What a classic. Continuing on, here is Phil Negro's kind of like quote unquote first year card. Although going back to Brooksy, nice 68 Brooks Robinson. 60 you got Whitey Ford, great for the Yankee market. And Luis Aparicio. Fire, you got Al Kaline. Another is the 1968 Topps game. The Roberto Clemente. It's my newest and first Venezuelan card. That is the 1967 Venezuelan retired retirado Christy Mathewson.
Congrats, Sammy, on picking up your first Venezuelan card. That is awesome. Next, we have got awesome teenage collector in the community. We are talking Crackerjack cards, and he picked up some 1941 play ball cards. So let's check out his new additions.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Crackerjack Cards. Today I will be showing you guys what I picked up at a card show today. The first one is Charlie Gehringer. This is the 1941 play ball set. And here's another 41 Bowman. In fact, all these are 41 Bowmans. And this is Red Ruffin, a great Yankees pitcher. Here's another Hall of Famer, Archie Vaughn. Really nice colors on this. Last play ball I picked up was this Joe Cronin. This is my third Joe Cronin card I have. I have two of his 33 Goudies. Also picked up one football card, and that was this Jim Parker. Really nice color on the back. This is a 1962 Post serial card. There's a really nice color on this one. 1961. I actually haven't had this card before, and I'm really excited to pick it up. The last big card that I got in 1957, Richie Ashburn. Really sharp corners on this one.
Great stuff, Jack. That is amazing. The collection you are building at such a young age. For anyone who doesn't know, the 1941 play ball set, 39, 40, and 41, it is actually the same company as the Bowman sets that were 48 to 55. What happened is after they were able to resume production after the war, they decided to name their sets after their founder of their company, Frank Bowman. So, that's why you get the very similar look and aesthetic to those cards, between the Bowman and the play ball, because it is in fact the same company. All right, up next we have got Jericho 941 MI, who had picked up some amazing Hank Greenberg auto selections, as well as some really gorgeous photos. So let's take a look at what he picked up.
Hey guys, Mike coming back with another video. This time I want to show a few pieces I bought from Sean Tieford. If you didn't know, he is selling some of his Hank Greenberg collection, and it is an amazing collection he has. This piece I got is something special. This is I don't know if it's a postcard. It's not a postcard as far as it doesn't have anything on the back. It's postcard signed. I think it's a real photo. It's definitely from the photos from his rookie year, 1933. I don't know if it was actually made that year, but that's the 1933. You can tell by the style of the D on his cap. And it does have a shiny surface. Not for sure if it's an original photo or if it's what it might be. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to send this off to PSA with my photo. This is kind of neat too. This is a 1934 World Series photo. Now, there's not many pictures of Hank in action, so to speak, over the years. Maybe at first base or swinging a bat. This is actually from the third game of the 1934 World Series at St. Louis on October 5th, 1934. The Cardinals won 4-1, and Hank hit a triple, and that scored the Tigers' only run in the 4-1 game. And here he is sliding into third base.
Great stuff for Jericho 941 MI. Awesome Hank Greenberg items there. Continuing on with Hank Greenberg, we have got Nuff Said Cards. And his first pickup is the biggest one of this month here that I'm showing. It is a very rare Hank Greenberg card. I previously did a Collector 2 collector interview with B. Roth 6, and he has the good fortune of owning 2 of these, but it is not a card you will see every day, that's for sure. Very rare item. And in addition to that, he also picked up some amazing bargains on some 20 strip cards, including the cheapest Babe Ruth acquisition you will ever see in your life, as well as some really awesome early non-sport cards. So lots of goodness coming up here. Check this out.
Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, Enough Said Cards on Monday evening. And this is a 1934 Annis Furs Hank Greenberg card. This is from his rookie year. There's a total of 8 graded examples. This beautiful Carl Yastrzemski rookie that was a gift, birthday gift from my friend Tony. And kind of cool lot of cards. We'll just start with the Ruth because this is a 1926 W512 strip card of Babe Ruth, and obviously it's missing the name on the bottom and it's heavily trimmed, but I paid $40 for this, which even in this condition I think is quite a bargain. You're not going to find
insane bargain
cards for $40. So couldn't leave without that. And then these other ones, these are actually Walter Hagen rookies. And T206 Chick Gandil with writing on the front and looks like maybe a mouse or something. Took some bites out of it and also some writing on the back, but it is a Tolstoy back. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one. And then we have 3 Rogers Hornsbys. These are all from the W512 series from 1926. These are in a little better condition than the Ruth. And then a Grover Alexander. Now some non-sports. I got this N2 Allen and Ginter Sitting Bull from 1888. This is a 1905 Cusi cigarettes of Thomas Edison. N76 Ulysses S. Grant. This is an N51 Allen and Ginter Thomas Jefferson. Cool one. This is from the 1887 Lone Jack Cigarettes Inventors set. Alexander Graham Bell. The Ben Franklin came back a 3. And the Edison came back a 2.5. This is also Duke's cigarettes from the same year, 1888, and also called Great Americans. But this is the N112 set. And these are even more difficult than the N76.
Amazing stuff, Andrew. That was just awesome. And let me just say here, anyone who's watching this video, we could all use a friend like Tony in our lives. That's for sure. All right. For my last pickup video here, I have got the show and me, who continues the theme of some early non-sport cards. So let's check those out.
Hey folks, how's it going? Don here. These cards here. The first one is this Galileo French Chocolat Poulain card. It says orange at the top. And there's a second card, another Poulain card. Very similar theme, him fighting his case. H600 J.D. Larkin and Company, George Washington's President's Sweet Home Soap ad. Just a really cool image in a PSA 1.5. And the thing I like about this card is it has a Buffalo ad back for this company, manufacturers of fine soaps.
All right, great stay. If you have made it to this point in the video, if you enjoy FourCollectors content and you are not a subscriber, please do me a big favor and click right down below. All right, let's move on. Up next in the video, we are going to talk about my video highlights of the month. And up first is K-Dub's High Five. And he has got a great message that all of us should keep in mind. And so let's hear what he has to say.
What is going on, my friends of YouTube, sports card collectors of the YouTube space? Nice to see your faces. Actually, I'm not really seeing your faces, but hopefully it's nice to see my. I see a lot of collection chasing when it comes to social media. Now, I love social media hobby. I love sports cards on the social media sphere. However, I think it's created kind of these collection wants and these collection desires that we feel like we need this or we need that. Now, I want to tell you, the best sports card collection that I've ever seen is my own. You know why it's my own? Because it's mine. They're my cards. No one in the world has a sports card collection like mine. Now, I want to turn that around to you. No one in the world has a sports card collection like you. So in this world of everyone trying to chase everybody else's collection, I encourage you guys, man, stop. Step back. Look at the collection that you've built. No one has a collection like you. Your card collection is the best card collection in the world for you.
All right, great message there. Up next for our next highlight, it's going to be 4-leaf cards. And I would like to give a big shout out to Eric for trying to bring something new to the community. He tried to make a all-star team for YouTube to try to get more attention to folks that are not yet eligible for the Hall of Fame, to give them some kind of accolade, as well as really giving shine to lots of channels through the voting process. And I myself, I went back and looked at Eric's results video, and I went through and subscribed to every single channel that got a vote that I did not already have on my list, because I try to watch it all, I've said before. But, in that video, he also showed something really cool. And so let's take a look at his all-star ballot box.
What is up, YouTube? 4-Leaf Cards here. Hey, thanks for clicking. I've got the results for the YouTube Sports Card All-Star Team finally done up. A little bit of stories with that, but anyway. But to do that, I wanted to really show something off that's cool. You've seen me show this. It's the ballot for the 2013 All-Star Game, July 16th. And what you would do is you'd grab that and you'd fill it out and check off your entries. Okay, but then where would you put it? How did this work? Okay, so some of you might not have remembered, or maybe some of you might be too young, you don't even know, because now everything's electronic. But I'm going to show you something right now that's pretty darn cool. You ready? Does that look familiar? Oh yeah, there it is. Is that not cool or what?
That is very cool. That's such a cool addition to your collection, Eric. Really awesome. And once again, thank you for trying to bring something new to the community. I hope we get some more participation next year and it can really turn into something big. So moving on. Up next, I have got Chris from Missouri. If you know Chris at all, you know that has a great collection, but it is typically of the variety of Topps Bowman, mass produced cards. And this one was really special because for him, this is kind of his chance to have a moment that you would expect from someone like a Blue Jacket 66, a Mangini collection, a vintage oddball cards, where he is showing something that you may never see on YouTube again. And that was a very special test issue from 53 Bowman Color that was ultimately rejected as being part of the set. So let's take a look at that very rare card from Chris from Missouri.
Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. It's beautiful. They had the wrong uniform on or something, so they didn't take that one. And there's a fourth one, and it's called Dodgers in Action. Now, when I think of 53 Bowman and I think of Dodgers in Action, I think of this Pee Wee Reese card. Now, this card is a lot of people's favorite cards, and there's some of you that think it's overrated because it's just talked about all the time, but it is beautiful. I mean, it is a pose card. It's not in the middle of a game. It's set up, but it's beautiful. Him jumping over the base, which is maybe the first in-action card that was ever done. But another in-action card they had was this card here. And I got a grade on this. And what you're looking at there, it's probably Gil Hodges sliding into home against the Chicago Cubs. Now, it was turned down, and I can see why it was turned down. I mean, you can't see any faces, and there's only one Dodger in action there, and you don't even can't really tell if it was a card or if it was a real Dodger playing, but they turned it down. Now, in 2001, there was one graded by PSA, and it was the only one known to be graded, I believe, at the time. And PSA doesn't grade anymore. But all four of those cards were sold at auction at, at the Sports Card Plus auction house. And all four of them was sold. And the one that brought the most money in 2001 was this. And it sold for $2,900 in 2001.
Great stuff, Chris. Good luck with your future sale of that card. Who knows how much that card will bring, but it is guaranteed to probably be quite a bit of money. So best of luck to you. Up next, we have got TJ Mack Vintage Cards and Nostalgia, who puts together some very interesting displays. He has started incorporating the purchase of vintage magazines to go along with his pre-existing cards to make what looks to be really cool wall displays. So let's take a look at some of his designs here.
Hi everybody, TJ Mack Vintage Cards and Nostalgia here. Here's the 1967 Sport magazine with Frank Robinson, of course, on the cover. He was the man of the year, as you can see up there. And on the sides of him is the 67, 68, 69, and 71 tops. Next display is a 1975 Sports Illustrated with Rogaton Vachon on the cover, Hall of Fame goalie with the Kings. And then surrounding him on each side is the 75 tops Vachon, 74 tops on the top. And then across is Marcel Dion from 1977 and a 78 tops. Now, another neat display would be showing four of the great goalies to go along with Vachon from the 1970s. All Hall of Famers: Tony Esposito, Ken Dryden, Billy Smith with the Islanders, and of course Bernie Parent with the Flyers. Here's my Burt Jones display, and you have the 76 Sport magazine cover from his MVP season, along with the 74 Topps rookie card, which is a recent pickup. Haven't shown that before. his 76 Topps card, again from his MVP season. And then another recent pickup is this 1951 Bowman second year Dub Jones. And Dub is Bert's dad, and he was the first player in NFL history to score 6 touchdowns in a game, not being a quarterback. Here's a first cover with Kenny Boyer on Sports Illustrated. It's his first cover, probably a better way of saying it. And I added this 61 Topps card recently to go along with the 63, 64, and 65. Here's an SI cover that I jumped on when I saw it. This is the first cover of Stan Mikita from January 1965, and he just looks great surrounded by these other cards of his from 69, 71, 76, and 79 Topps. And the last display I'm going to show today is the 73 Sport Magazine with Franco Harris breaking through the Italian flag. And surrounded by him is the Terry Bradshaw 1980 Topps, 76 Topps Rocky Bleier, 78 Topps John Stallworth, and 77 Topps Lynn Swan.
All right, great stuff, Terry. Those all look awesome. Up next, we have got our October video of the month. Now, this guy has been producing this series for a long time, but I could tell right from off the start of this video, just the glow on his face, that he was really excited to have reached this player. I'm talking about Iconic Baseball. Al there has been doing a countdown of the top 100 iconic players of baseball history, and he got himself this month to October to number 23, and he went above and beyond in this episode as a result. Normally he shows some cards, autographs, and gives a little background on the player. This one he made it even a little special, brought in a special guest. I am going to link that video down below. I would highly recommend you check out the whole thing as well as the rest of Iconic Baseball channel. And I'm just going to give you a little starting tidbit of that video for now, just to check it out.
Hello, fans, collectors, investors. Welcome back to Iconic Baseball. I'm Iconic Al. And as a lifelong Pirates fan, a 30-year collector, and a student of this game, this is the most important video that I'm going to make on this countdown. We are talking about a player today who, aside from his brilliance on the baseball field, represents all that is good in all of us. He was an exceptional human being. He once said, "When I put on my uniform, I am the proudest man on earth." So in his honor, I'm wearing my Pirates jersey today. We'll talk about his 94.8 WAR, his 3,000 hits, his 317 career batting average later. But what I really want to highlight here in the intro is the fact that perhaps no player in Major League Baseball history did more for the less fortunate. He was outspoken on civil rights, on human rights, and he was a pioneer and a champion for the Latin community. He is revered from Puerto Rico to Pittsburgh, and his legacy lives on today through the Clemente Foundation, the Clemente Museum, and the Clemente Award. I'm talking, of course, about the great Roberto Clemente.
Great stuff, Al. So once again, that video will be linked down below, as well as every channel featured in this month's video. I have included a link to their channels, so certainly go check them out. And next month, you'll want to come back and check out Card Soup, as we're certainly going to talk about a particular topic, and that would be one of hobby burnout, because apparently it seems the cure to that hobby burnout is to release about 2 videos a day and maybe appear on about 5 live streams a week. So we will explore that further next month. So everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.